Hello and welcome back. Today is Thursday, May 29th. I have your three best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. It is day 39 of the NBA playoffs. Sad to say, this could be the last night of basketball until next week. It is game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We wrapped up the Western Conference yesterday. It is now down to this series. You are the only hope. We want more basketball. The Knicks, we need you here tonight. I want more basketball. I know you want more basketball. I think this series, it probably will be ending here tonight. 7 o'clock here on TNT. Indiana coming to the Garden. This crowd is going to be rocking. They need this crowd to be rocking for the Knicks here. 223 over-under. I think this over-under opened up at 220. Now it's at 223. It's crept up on the over here overall. Knicks, 4.5-point favorite here at home. They shouldn't be the home favorite here. I think the Pacers can easily cover 4.5, leading the series 3-1, and they've looked like the better team throughout. The Knicks just look beaten up overall. I think this is an easy Pacers run away with it, but watch America ride with me and just be the complete opposite, and the Knicks take it back to Indiana. That's something I hope what happens, but Pacers, man, they are just relentless. They just come at you all game long. Doesn't matter who's scoring points. They chuck up every shot, and it seems like they've been making every single one. We do not know about Karl Anthony Towns' status. He's most likely going to play since he played, returning from that injury, but you never know after a few days off here. Interesting day overall. This game's going to be crazy. I think this game's going to be a high-score game. Going off the over-under, 223, I think this is going to be an over game. Excited to see what happens in this matchup. 3 brand new plays here for us that I absolutely love. And before we jump into today's plays, we got to recap Game 5 of the Western Conference. And yesterday in the NBA, ended up going 1-3 in best bets overall. Not our best day. Few hooks on the slate here. Jaylen Williams, he made 1 3. He took 4 threes, but he normally been averaging 5 3-point attempts per game. Only took 4, and I want to say one of those I don't even count because it was a half-court heave with like a shot clock grenade. He just chucked it up late early in the game, so 1 for 3 from 3 overall. They didn't need him shooting any threes in that matchup. Case and Wallace, Prince that was promised. If you did PRAs, you cashed at 10, but if you just did points assists, we fell 1 point assist shy overall. It was very frustrating. He kept passing to wide open people, and they kept passing it to the next person, and then that person was splashed at 3. So if we did hockey assists on that, I think we would have cashed with ease. But Case and Wallace just falling 1 point shy. Then Nickeil Alexander-Walker, holy crap, I haven't seen anyone shoot that poorly in a minute that we've taken their over. 0 for 5 to start the game. He had 5 straight attempts. You knew it was a bad game where he had a layup to start off the game, and he floated it, and he completely back-rimmed it, bounced right out, and then lost the possession. You knew it was going to be a bad game when he started off 0 for 5. But SGA, he was the only one that took care of business for us. He had an incredible game overall, scoring, assisting, and rebounds-wise. He cashed with these. I think he had 49 PRAs for us. We cashed with ease over there. A little nervous-wracking with the game getting a little blowout territory, but he took care of business for us. I made a call. I was like, SGA, you're the only hope I have here tonight. I need you. And he took care of business. But not our best day overall, but I'm not satisfied. I'm wanting a 3-0 sweep. I'm feeling a 3-0 sweep today. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day in this game, going with the guy we've been taking his overs all series long, and we're still getting these low numbers for Josh Hart. I'll gladly take advantage of it. So give me Josh Hart to go over 17.5 points, rebounds, coming in -125 on DraftKings. I love this play. We're getting another Josh Hart. Remember the Josh Hart line? This line was at 21 and 22.5 in Game 1 and Game 2 for this series, being both games in New York. Now we're getting 17. I don't know what they're doing, giving us a nice discount. He's gotten this over 4 for his last 5 games, averaging 19 points, rebounds per game. He's gotten this over 4 for his last 5 against the Pacers in the playoffs, averaging 18.4 points assists, and his points rebounds. I didn't update that PRs right there on my screen. Last 5 games against Indy, he's had 18, 21, 12, 18, and 23 points rebounds in the most recent matchup here overall. Love this because he's at home. Is it at home? Yeah. Love this because he's at home. 83% hit rate versus Indiana in the playoffs at home, going even back to last year's playoffs, averaging 25.2 points, rebounds per game. 73% hit rate in every single playoff game against Indy, even going back to last season, averaging 21.6 points, rebounds. So super consistent overall on getting the over in this game. Why I love this so much is we're getting back to the aggressive Josh Hart. Back-to-back 6 free throw attempts per game. It seems like he's happy to grab the ball when he has a nice driving lane. He'll just drive and just get fouled and go to the free throw line, which we love. We were missing that in the first few games. 0 free throw attempts in games 2 and 3, but these last 2 and 4, no, my bad. In games 1 and 2, had very few free throw attempts. These last 2, back-to-back 6 free throw attempts per game. So I love that. He's being aggressive, driving into the lane. Like I said, game 1, this line was at 21.5. Game 2 was at 22.5. Game 3, 15.5. Game 4, we took advantage of it at 16.5. Now we're here at 17.5. I think this number should be at like 18 or 19.5. Not at 17. I'll gladly take the 17.5 because I have him projected at 20 points, rebounds in this matchup here. Overall, 83% hit rate versus Indiana at home in the playoffs, averaging 25.2 points, rebounds per game. 69% hit rate in these playoffs. Great number. Averaging 20.9 points, rebounds. Super consistent overall these playoffs. He only had one bad game with 12. I know he's coming off the bench, but even coming off the bench, he's accepted the role here. They even run him the same amount of time. So it's not like he's coming off the bench and playing less minutes. I just think because he's not a starter, this line's coming down. So give me Josh Hart to go over 17.5 points, rebounds, coming to minus 125 on DraftKings. Jumping into my second play of the day, going to the other side of the ball for this one. And probably could tell, Tyrese Haliburton is my next play here. Tyrese Haliburton, I think, is going to have a great game in back-to-back matchups here. Just like the SGA one the other day, I'm feeling that game momentum from that one. It was a massive game overall. I think it's going to carry over into this closeout game on the road here. Tyrese Haliburton has a great success rate against the Knicks on the road here, so I think we have a great spot overall. So that's Tyrese Haliburton to go over 14.5 rebounds, assists, coming to minus 112 on FanDuel. A little higher than normal. This line all series has been around 13.5, and today it's at 14.5, but I'll still buy into the premium number here. Why I love it so much is he's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 games, averaging 17.2 rebounds, assists per game. 4 for his last 6 playoff games against the Knicks, averaging 16.1 rebounds, assists. With the last 6 games against the Knicks, he's had 15, 10, 15, 19, 11, and then 27 rebounds, assists in the most recent matchup overall. 71% hit rate on the road, averaging 16.7 rebounds, assists per game in these playoffs. Again, 71% hit rate on the road on these playoffs, averaging 16.7 rebounds, assists. With the last 2 games in New York, he had 15 and 19 rebounds, assists in the last 2. And he's coming off one of his best playoff games ever. 27 rebounds, assists in the most recent matchup. The usage rate has jumped up from his regular season usage rate. 5% usage rate, so he has the ball even more in his hands, averaging 27% usage rate, where in the regular season it was around 22% usage rate. The assists in New York, both were incredible. Back-to-back 11 assist games in the Garden, so I love the consistency with the assist number in New York, having 4 and 8 rebounds in game 1 and game 2. So baseline of 4 rebounds, baseline of 11 assists on the road. I love that consistency at 15. I have him projected at 16 rebounds, assists in this matchup here. I think he could have another triple-double game here. He looked incredible last time. He's going to be grabbing the boards here. He's going to be pushing the pace. He sets the tone for this Pacers team, and I think he does that again here today in the rebounds, assist market. So give me Tyrese Haliburton to go over 14.5 rebounds, assists, coming to minus 112 on FanDuel. I wanted to do the points for him, but I don't know about 20-plus points for him, so I'm sticking with the rebounds, assists. I love the triple-double, because I think he can easily get to 10, but we all know Tyrese Haliburton all season, very inconsistent with shot volume overall, so I'm just going to take the rebounds, assists in this one. I think he has an incredible game, but I just don't know how to gauge how many points overall. I just think the rebounds, assists are very safe play for Haliburton here. And jump into my third and final play of the day in this matchup here. This could be the last time we could take a Jaylen Brunson over in a while. This game 5. Anytime I think I said it last video, anytime we can get a Jaylen Brunson over under 30 in the playoffs, I'm always going to line up first at this. So give me Jaylen Brunson to go over 29.5 points, coming in -120. On DraftKings, he hurt us last time. He cashed the over last time for us with 31 points, but only 3 shots in the fourth quarter, and 2 of those shots were just pretty much non-shots that non-made shots, like set plays. That's the word I'm looking for. None were really set plays for Jaylen Brunson late in the fourth quarter. Telling me a guy last 2 games had less than 8 points in the fourth quarter. Mr. Clutch Player of the Year, less than 8 points in the fourth quarter, where in games 1 and games 2, he had 10 points in both of them. I don't think he could do that in another fourth quarter matchup for this team. They need Jaylen Brunson to have another heroic game that he normally has, and he's been doing it all playoff long. He's gotten us over 5 for his last 7 playoff games against the Pacers, averaging 32.1 points per game. With the last 7 games, he's had 44, 31, 17, 43, 36, 23, and then he had 31 in the most recent matchup here. Overall, 63% hit rate at home these playoffs, averaging 31.9 points per game, having 43 and 36 in the last 2 against the Pacers at home in this series. Mr. Clutch Player, only 8 points in these last 2 games. There's no way. Game 1 and game 2, like I said, 10 points in the fourth quarter. And they're telling me this guy only has 8 points in the fourth quarter for Mr. Clutch Player. They need him to step up in the fourth quarter. I think he has another great game here overall for us. Overall, 25 said overall 3 times there. We should be getting another 20 field goal attempts per game. Last 2 games had 18 and 19 field goal attempts per game, so just below. But when Jaylen Brunson gets 20 plus shots in a game, he has an 80% hit rate these playoffs, averaging 34.7 points per game. Super consistent overall. Like this series, like I said before a few games ago, anytime we get a Jaylen Brunson over under 30, I'm taking it. Games 1 and game 2, this number was at 28 and 29. Game 3 was at 31. Game 1 under. Game 4 was at 29. We were at the line. He got 31. We're getting that 29 number again at home. I think he has another incredible game at home. Game 1, he had 43. Game 2 had 36. 63% hit rate at home in the Garden. Projected 32 plus points in this matchup. I think we have another great Jaylen Brunson matchup. So give me Jaylen Brunson for the last time to go over 29.5 points, coming to -120 on DraftKings. And those are my 3 best bets for you in the NBA today. Let me know down below, what's your favorite play for this Game 5? Are you rocking with me with the Pacers and the points here? Are you rocking with me with the Jaylen Brunson? We're rocking the Haliburton rebounds, assists, and then the Josh Hart points, rebounds. Kind of the same 3 plays we've been taking this whole series. Or am I doomed? Is this game going to be just like last night's Game 5 and I'm going to do another 1-3 day here overall? I doubt it. I doubt this one will be. I feel really good about these 3 spots here we have here today. Let me know down below, who do you have winning this matchup? I would love to tell you guys in the comments section. I truly appreciate the support this page has been getting. It's been a ton of fun doing this playoffs. Sad this could be the last video until next week. What to look forward to me with going forward? I think I'm going to do more NBA conversations as the season goes, as the off season goes. I'm a Bulls fan, so definitely might do a few Bulls tangents or even off-season moves, which ones I liked and disliked overall. And then definitely look at lines for next year. We're going to look at teams over-unders, MVPs, all the awards this year. I think I'm going to dive into calling my shot on a few off-season awards and just ride them out with you guys in the regular season. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.